What's good, y'all? It's your man's Free.
And Lonnie.
There we go. And welcome back to, well, it's not welcome back, it's welcome to our first ever Free Your Mind podcast. It's going to be the podcast that 1331 is associated with for now. I don't know why I worded it like that, but that's going to be our first official. This is our first official podcast. So today we are talking about us, as far as us being a couple and a quote-unquote YouTube couple, and what that entails and what that was in 2016 and what that is now in 2021 when it comes to me and Lonnie and this channel. With this podcast, every single time we do it, we're going to start with a segment called If You Haven't Heard. Now, this will be a separate show segment on its own that will have its own video with in-depth discussions. I can't never say that word. In-depth discussions about movies, music, random topics, etc. But on this podcast, we're going to go through a few, if you haven't heard, topics, usually from the Twitter persuasion. And so, first up, if you haven't heard, Michael Strahan, former NFL player, got his gap removed. Is that what you call it?
Thanks.
So, my question to you is, if you had a gap and you were a famous athlete and you were perfectly fine with your gap for the past 50 years of his life, or your life, her life, would you get it removed if you had the money? But you've been had all the money, so would you get it removed now that you're 50? Or would you just rock with it? Floor is yours.
I mean, if it made me feel good, I'd do it. Other than that, no.
But that's the thing with me. It's like, yo, you've been making all that. You Good Morning America. You feel me? Super Bowl champion. I know that had nothing to do with his gap, but I mean, it's like, bro, that's you. That's like...
Maybe he thought of it now, so you ain't fixed.
Well, I think, I mean, he don't look different, but it's not Michael Strahan no more. It's like...
He look better.
An imposter. I don't know. And he not going to talk the way he used to. Like, he thought... You could tell that he had...
You'll be able to understand.
No, I could understand him before. Just the way he talked with a gap. Anyway, shout out to Michael Strahan. Congratulations on your new teeth, buddy. Good luck. And don't eat popcorn, because you're going to be like, man, I should have just kept the gap. Because with the gap, the current would just boop, boop, drop on his tongue.
Popcorn do that to front teeth.
Anyway, next topic. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. I ain't going to spend too much time on it. Sawate and what they call him, Quantavious. I think that's what they call him. Quavovious?
That's not his name.
Quavious?
His name is whatever his mother named him.
Anyway.
His rap name is Quavo. So
anyway, there was a altercation, a skerfuffle that happened.
It was a scruffle.
Allegedly, of course, academics is always on it. That's one boy, I swear. I don't know who he paying to get all this footage. Like, was he the first to post it?
I don't know.
Like,
I've seen it on Shade.
He probably paid somebody because it's at academics. He probably wasn't the first person that. But anyway, that's where I seen it at. Can't speculate on what happened before, after, led up to it, what was in the Call of Duty bag. But let's talk about the Call of Duty bag.
The college, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think nothing was wrong with the video. And the girls is gonna be like, she obviously hit him first. I mean, I don't speculate. Don't speculate. I'm not finished.
Quavious. That's what I was trying to say. Quavious.
In the video, she obviously hit him first, and Quavo didn't put his hands on her. He didn't do nothing but push her out the way. That's a regular black relationship.
Well,
like,
I'm not going to condone anybody, you know.
I mean, I'm not condoning it, but we don't know what happened before. We don't know what happened after. We just see that one video. Ain't nothing happened in that one video besides something that's normal.
And people were saying, of course, that Call of Duty bag right here. This is like a Call of Duty. It's nice luggage. I think it's luggage. But whatever they do, it's fighting over the care package for sure. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say he put, quote unquote,
He did this, and she fell down very dramatic.
Hands on her, quote unquote. But you know, skerfuffle. He gravity, you know.
It's unfair to talk about the video.
I know,
because we really don't know what happened
really
before, and everybody's gonna always point the hands on the male, and we don't know.
I didn't want to talk about this because it's like I don't either way you look at it, somebody's going to think your opinion is wrong. But that's why you have an opinion, and that's why we, you know, either way, it looks bad. I hope Quavius and Sawate.
It looked bad because it's a male and a female.
Yeah,
and she fell down.
But still, the Call of Duty care package was obviously very valuable. And
he wanted his game and she was going to go take it back.
Well, was it a suitcase or was it a game? We
I don't know.
Alright, more news to come, not from us, but to come, maybe. Final news, and this is a bit of a random one. Major Biden, the dog of Joe, old Joe, you know, my man's Joe, he was involved today in his second biting incident at the White House.
Somebody needs all the little dog trainers that's on TikTok.
So my question for you, Jelani, is one: what did somebody do to this dog that this is not his first but second time biting somebody? Are they not feeding him?
It's like a child, you know, when you go to a daycare where you don't know. But like kids, when you go to a daycare, they be biting and just, damn, I'm not gonna call them bad. That's what they do. They just gotta be taught not to do it.
So,
it has to be trained in that case.
Second question I have for you, is this 2 strikes and you're out, or does he get another chance?
No, he gets another chance.
Because he's the president's dog.
Did he hurt anybody?
We don't know. I mean, he looks like a pretty big dog.
Did anybody go in the hospital?
Picture of a Major will be put somewhere up here. Major Biden. First of all, I thought Major Biden, when I seen it, was like his son, who happened to be a major, and it was like involved in second biting incident. I'm like, his son out here biting people. But this is the dog. That's Major. So his bites, that's not no minor bite.
Did anybody get hurt?
We don't know.
If we don't know, then obviously nobody got hurt.
Shout out to Major.
He was just like being
defending. No, he's probably defending Joe. Joe was frail. He needs protection. They need to get another Major. They need to get Major and Minor, and they protect him. They bite anybody. Bite the hell out of them. I'm with it. Don't put them down, y'all. Hashtag.
Why are we telling the dogs to fight the people?
To protect Joe. They help him get Joe, man. That's probably what he was doing. Crazy out here. But let's just stop it right there with those 3 topics. That's basically a gist of how the If You Haven't Heard segment is going to go, just to give y'all a little sprinkle of happiness before we get into this nitty gritty. Alright, title. We are a couple on YouTube, not a YouTube couple. So I got a few pointers here that I want to get off my chest, and this is pretty much going to be dominated by me because I got some stuff to get off my chest. She had all her time on all them videos to get her stuff off. I'm getting my stuff off today. Alright. While we left, took a break originally. You know, right around when Lyric was born, doing a few vlogs and blah, 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 blah. Why? Because we grown and we had bills. Point blank, period. I had to work. She had to take care of the baby. Boom. Life. Just as simple as that. No other explanation needed. Cool. Second point, mental breaks. When you on YouTube and you constantly putting out, when we originally started, 5, 6 videos, reactions a day? Like, it was happening. Then we dwindled down to 4, and then 3, and then sometimes 2, then 3, and then the challenge, then the prank, then the reaction, then the reaction, then the challenge, then the vlog, then the reaction, then the reaction.
There was no problem then.
Because we didn't have Lyric. But then, once Lyric came, and then that pressure of keeping up that consistency conflicted with work schedules and blah, 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 after a while, that stuff. And social media itself, I feel like a lot of people need to detox from. It's just like any other thing that you have, you know, let's call it what it is, addictions to. You know, influences your mind. I feel like a good detox is what everybody needs. Me personally, she can attest to this. If you follow me, you can attest to this. I'm not a social media person. Like, this is not, I'm like 50 when it comes to social, like, no, probably like 60. 50-year-olds do better than me. Like, I struggle posting on my live. Like, not my live, story. See? I don't even know what it's called. I struggle posting on my story. Like, if I have, say, I already posted a story, right?
You could simply just repost all my stuff and like it, and that would be a start.
That's gonna be the bullet point 4, 5, 6, one of them. Anyway, that made me lost my damn train. Yeah, so when you post in a story, right? This is a question. And I post a story, right? If I want to post something else, where do I have to click on to do that? Because that plus sign next to your circle ain't there no more. Every time you click on it, it just shows your story.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody know what I'm talking about. Please comment down below if you know how to do that, because I'm struggling. I actually have to get off, but I struggle with that. I only post one story at a time because I only know how to post one story at a time in 24 hours. Then I got to wait for it to expire. By then, I don't feel like posting no more.
Same way you posted the first one.
No, that plus button don't be there.
You go to the other plus side on the other side. When you post
Then it'll be like
picture.
post reels.
Yes, and it
something.
says story.
You're not gonna sit here and talk to me like.
You know everything else that say on there, it say story. That's the second one. Might be the first one.
You know how I am when stuff be right in front of me and I overlook it. So there you go. Cool.
But that's different. It be in person, you actually just have to lift something up. You ain't had to lift the tab up or something.
Anyway, so bullet point 3, faking it till you make it. A lot of times when we were doing that daily schedule, especially once Lyric came, I don't know why I said a name like that, Lyric, I said it all. Just the mental strain, man, of just getting up and have to go through the daily grind of adulthood. It could be tough, it could be rough. And some days are better than others, and other days you just don't feel like recording. And it was a point in time where we were getting on here and we were faking it until we make it. Before camera comes on, after it goes off, like no joy whatsoever in the recording process. So taking a good deep detox, at least for me, just getting that inspiration back. And like I said in the previous video, me personally finding out what I want to do with this platform, with, you know, your attention. So yeah, making you laugh like I've always been, it is. You know, it was right in front of my face. And I apologize, but that's like 6 bullet point, like last bullet point, freeze apology. Let's see, next bullet point. Anything you have to say on the faking it till you make it part? No, pretty much sums it all up. Also, kind of, you know, this was going to be a whole separate video, probably still will, but Lolo appreciation, how she held it down on here through, I mean, everything she was going through mentally, and dealing with Lyric, and still getting on here and keeping the channel alive. So, once we do hit that mill button, you know, like the play button, I just mixed phrases. Once we hit that a million subscribers goal and get that go play button, boom, that's what I've been trying to say the whole time. We're gonna make sure we do like we're gonna do a special celebration for Lolo, Lonnie, Jelani, my love. Maybe 500, maybe 250, I don't know, depending on how quick it get here. But yeah, just to show her, and we can all pitch in, send in some video messages. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna think some stuff. But a nice Lolo appreciation video. That's gonna be in the works soon. So look out for that. I'm not promising no timetables though. It might be now, it might be June. Timetable. I'm not promising no timetable on that, like when that's gonna come out. The Lolo appreciation video.
I don't know that.
I
don't know that.
Timetable? Like a timetable, a timeline. Like I feel like it's the same thing.
Timetable?
I think that's a phrase you use. I feel like that's something.
So you feel like it? You never heard that? You just feel like?
I feel like I've heard and I've said this before. Like, give me a timetable on that. Give me a timeline on that. Give me a timetable on that.
Only timetable I know is one day in school.
So Kevin on Stage saved my life. Kevin on Stage and Tony Baker saved my life video dropping on Friday. So look out for that.
So should I change the title?
Yeah. So yeah, it's Kevin on Stage and Tony Baker saved my life. That's what I want the title to be. Very dramatic. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like if it wasn't for them, we'd be living in 2 cars. One for the winter, one for the summer.
What's the summer car? What's the winter car?
Well, the winter car would be the truck. No, the winter car would be the truck because
it don't have no AC.
No, and the leather seats. Yes, but if it's hot in the car, you just leather seat. Ooh, it's cold. No, don't work like that. Okay, I've never had leather seats in my car, so I wouldn't know.
If it's cold, it's cold. If it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now that if you're in a car and you warm it up, the seats will warm up too. Yeah, that's cool. But it's like the other side of the pillow kind of theory, like flip it. Anyway, that video comes out on Friday, and then
tomorrow, Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday?
Yes, today's Tuesday.
No, stop with the mind. I'm saying this video is coming out Thursday that we're recording now.
Oh, so then it would have already been out. So it was no point
this is coming out tomorrow?
No, this is coming out Thursday.
Well, go watch the Kevin on Stage Tony Baker Save My Life video out now, streaming on all YouTube platforms.
You gotta give us a minute, then it can. We know what the fuck we're talking about, because right now we don't.
Yeah. But this is all part of growing pains. I hope you keep this in, because I feel like
this is a podcast. I'm not supposed to edit besides put pictures and stuff. That Joshy don't be doing.
But
because I be trying to see stuff.
So, so hopefully get a new mic cord so we can have a nice little mic right here. So we just like testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Like that. Hopefully get a desk. Eventually, sorry, that was rude. Get a desk, a functional desk for 2 people, because none of our desks.
It just needs to hold 2 microphones.
I mean, yeah, but we both need to be behind the desk. I don't think none of our desks are that long.
Amazon got it.
No, that's what I'm saying. We got to get a desk for that.
Oh yeah, it's already in the car.
So we're gonna get our setup together. We're gonna get our mic situation together. When these podcasts are available on the streaming platforms, we will let you know. We'll get all that situated. But until then, I have been Free.
And I have been Lolo. Sorry, that's not my name. And I have been Lonnie.
Let's start that over.
No, what's the point? For what? I'm not editing it.
Because it's like, you gotta be... Okay, episode 1. This is 1, because it's been long enough, I feel like. So episode 2, we'll have this down. But I've been your boy Free.
And I've been Lonnie.
And we appreciate y'all for checking us out on this first inaugural episode of the Free Your Mind podcast. We hope y'all enjoyed. Comment down below any improvements y'all think we can make. Constructive criticism only, because, who needs haters in their comments. And until next time, we're going to catch y'all with another podcast. Holla. See you. Bye. Sayonara. Konnichiwa. No, that's hi. Bye. Just ended. Awkwardly. I guess not.
That's how that is.
Cool.